Hey, it's Clay Trader at claytrader.com. In this quick tip video, I want to ask you the question, are you a puppet trader? So what I have here is one of my daughter's toys, and it's a puppet. I think its name is Stomper. So here's a puppet, right? I hope everybody understands how a puppet works. But I want to quickly just go over the logistics of it in case you're not sure. Where do I shove my hand when I want to take control of this puppet? I kind of got to, work my way up its backside. And now look, I have full control of the puppet. So my question to you, are you a puppet trader? I want to go over this list, and depending on how you answer these, you're going to know whether or not you're letting somebody else kind of shove their hands. Well, you know where I'm going with that. So let's break it down into two categories. First, we have puppet. And then the next, we actually have traders, because as you will soon find out, puppets are not traders. They're just puppets. And now I want to break things down into a couple separate categories. The first is when it comes to stocks, you got to find them, right? So the find. As a puppet trader, or as really I should stop saying puppet trader, just as a puppet, when you're in this stage of finding, those people want hot stock picks. That's what they're looking for, hot stock picks. They're looking for all those free newsletters, all that stuff, and they just want to be told, hey, what's a hot stock pick out there? And the key thing here is they want to be told what to play. That may seem like an insignificant word, but it's actually a very crucial word. They just want to be told, hey, what to play. So they want hot stock picks, what to play. Now, a real trader, they're going to be looking for just simply broad alerts. Hey, you got any sort of broad stuff out there? Very general, very broad. And the reason for that is they just want to know what is in play. So they don't want to be told what to play. They don't want to be told what to do. They just want to, what's in play, what could possibly make something worthwhile for me as a trader. So there's the first difference. When it comes to the finding stage, puppets, because, think about it. When you're going to somebody else and saying, hey, tell me what to play, I need a hot stock pick, you are letting them shove their hands, you get the point, and you are becoming a puppet. Whereas a trader is just saying, hey, shoot me some broad ideas, broad alerts, and what may be in play, and I'll take it from there. Which transitions to the next section, the action stage. So during the action stage, puppets just want to know, hey, tell me a buy price. What price should I buy? So they don't want to try to figure out an entry point. They just, hey, I need a buy price. I need to know when to get in. Again, so letting another trader kind of shove, a puppet, being told when to buy. That's what they want. Whereas a trader, they don't need to be told that because they have a strategy. They have a strategy, they have rules, and all that stuff is going to tell them when they should buy, or heck, even if they should buy. They're going to know all that because they have a strategy, they know what's going on. And remember, the difference, what's in play, just because something is in play doesn't mean you have to play it. But the puppet, they want to be told what to play. So that's just the only thing that they know is, okay, I'm being told to play this, so now I just need to know, tell me when to buy. Whereas one of these alerts, because they're broad, it's in play. No, that doesn't really fit my strategy, doesn't fit my rules, so I'm going to pass on it. I'm not going to buy. Huge difference here between a trader and a puppet. Next section is going to be managing. Once you get in a trade, you need to manage it. Now, when it comes to puppets, you're going to see this all the time. Should I sell? They run around asking buddy that. Usually whoever gave them the hot stock pick or whatever, they're bombarding them. Hey, should I sell? Should I hold? What's going on? They're running around like a chicken with their head cut off, or they're being a puppet. They have no idea what's going on. And whatever this person says, usually this person is going to say hold, 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 because this person is usually selling stock to them. But that's a whole different video. But regardless, should I sell? That's a very good clue that you're just a freaking puppet if you get into a stock and then have no idea, should I sell? Should I hold? What should I do? However, when it comes to a trader, they just relax. Because again, they have a strategy in place. That strategy has rules, and their rules and strategies are going to tell them when they should sell. Should they lock in profits now? Should they wait to lock in profits? Do they need to get out ASAP? Do they need to let it ride? All that stuff is taken care of because they have a strategy. And that's why, I'm always preaching, have a strategy, get educated, because it's very relaxing. It's not stress-free when you know what to do. This person, pretty stressful. If you're in a stock and don't know what you should do, that is a very stressful situation. But that's why they have to go back to their puppet master up here and say, hey, tell me what to do. And then at the end of the day, maybe you're new. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it boils down to this question right here. And I like to always use the proverb of fishing. So if you have the attitude of give me fish, well, I'll give you, I'll let you know what you should really probably be doing. Because really, in all honesty, there's nothing wrong with that. And most people in the world do this. Just give me fish. And so I'm not going to degrade that, but I'll get to that in a second. However, the trader, and keep in mind, this is, if you're somebody that's new and just getting into things, they want to say, teach me to fish. Hopefully you can see the difference. The proverb, give a man to fish, he eats for a day. Teach a man to fish, he, eats forever. So that's their attitude. New person, they want to be taught. Now, if this is you and you're saying, give me fish, give me a hot stock pick. Tell me when to buy. Tell me when to sell. Go and get a licensed financial advisor. Well, you're not doing anything. You're simply going to strangers on the internet and asking them, what should I play? When should I buy? When should I sell? That's what a financial advisor does. Except, keyword here, license. These people, highly doubt they're licensed. So for you to put your money, put your trust into somebody that's who knows, I don't know. You might as well put it with somebody that's licensed, that's actually gone to school, that has a degree in this sort of stuff. My parents are right here. They don't want to trade. They say, just give me fish. Tell me what's best to do with my money to build wealth. And there's no shame in that, whatever. Like I said, most Americans are in give me fish. They don't want to bother with all this stuff, and that's fine. But don't trick yourself and say, with this attitude, yeah, I'm a trader. No, you are a puppet. You are letting somebody else, I should probably put on a plastic glove, but right here, puppet, all these things. This is you. Whoever is giving you this and whoever's telling you to do that and who's ever telling you to do that is just controlling you. So don't tell yourself that you're a trader. Don't run around calling yourself a trader, because you're not. You're just, you're a puppet. I guess that's the best way to put it. But if you just are following the things in this category, then you are a trader. And again, if you're getting started, it falls down to what's your attitude right now? Just give me fish, or do you want to be taught how to fish? So, if I insulted some people with this one, I think I did my job. That's what I was going for. But be honest with yourself. Are you a puppet, or are you an actual trader, or are you striving to be an actual trader, or are you just striving to be, a puppet? Are you kind of, letting somebody snap the rubber glove and get ready to take control of you? I don't know. That's up for you to answer. I'll be the first to admit I was a puppet when I first got started. I was looking for hot stock picks. People, what should I play? What to play? And then I'd get in and they told me to buy here. They said that was a good entry point, and they said that was the buy price. And then all of a sudden, I didn't know what to sell. So I'm trying to ask that it was a disaster. And I realized that being in the puppet position is it's not very comfortable. So I tried to get myself over here, and that's what is going to be sustaining. Think about it, if stock trading was as easy as this category, there'd be all sorts of successful traders out there. It'd be a lot higher than 10%. But when you follow, you're going to get slaughtered. Sure, it may work out on a couple trades, but in the long term, again, if it was as easy as just becoming a puppet, going through all these steps, the success rate of traders would be much higher than 10%. So keep that in mind. All right, I got to be honest, I had a lot of fun making this one, but it is also a huge pet peeve of mine. And I just want to hit myself in the face, because like I said, when I first got started, I was in the puppet category, but I'd tell friends and family, yeah, I'm into trading. I'm a trader now. Give me a break. So I did have fun, but as much fun as I had, it's a very serious thing. I'm going to go back to it and I'm going to repeat it again because it's so crucial. If trading was as easy as becoming a puppet, there would be a lot more successful people out there. If you enjoyed this video, I want you to do a couple things. First off, click the like button if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on my site, claytrader.com, please click that share button up above. And also leave your comments. There's got to be some comments out there for this one. So maybe share some stories about when you were a puppet, or maybe you think I'm full of crap right now and, whatever. I mean, if you want to just, leave some comments. I want to get a little discussion going on this one. Your thoughts in terms of puppets or actual traders. So thank you for watching. Remember, trade without emotion. Don't be a puppet.